Here's a little story that must be told.
And it goes a little something like this.
We are back. Welcome back to Back in the Blog. So, like I said last time, today we are going to talk about the Mano video shoot. I was lucky enough to do the PR for that. It was my first big gig as a solo PR person. And the director, Ron Atkins, super talented videographer, photographer. He's out in LA now, still working and curating creative spaces for everyone. I'll put his information below. He asked me to do the PR for the shoot. So it was like a New York anthem. It was Mano, Swizz Beats, Jim Jones, um, Jadakiss, Joel Ortiz were all on the track. Um, the video shoot was done at Amnesia nightclub in New York. And right before the shoot, Mano decided to tweet out the location. And that's when Twitter was where you got all your information. So we're setting up, everything's going well in the beginning. And then it's just a mob of people outside of the a freaking nightclub. Like, it was insane the amount of people that were there. I'm going from upstairs at Amnesia when I hear that Johnny Nunez got there, who did all the hip hop photography back then. Like, if you got Johnny Nunez at your event, you were good. He did all the Getty images. So I heard that he was outside trying to get in, but he couldn't get through the whole crowd. So I get to the front door and I see him. I basically have to crowd surf over everybody, and the security guards pulling me and Johnny back in, and I'm like, this is insane. Um, then Swiss Beat shows up with, I'll never forget this leather jacket with gold spikes and this black leather hat with gold writing, like insane. I had 2 pages of cameos of people that I saw while we were doing the shoot. Um, Lloyd Banks, Joel Santana, Push Montana, DJ Cecil, and DJ Envy. There were Knicks players. There were Slaughterhouse guys. It was just anyone in New York that was there that night in 2011 was at Amnesia. It ended up being like an 18-hour video shoot. I was so exhausted. I remember going into the women's bathroom at one point, and there was, how do I put this nicely? Stripper like females with hair on the sink, nails, heels. And I was like, I just need to use the bathroom quickly and get back out there. Like, I'm trying to work. So I'm pretty sure I ended up leaving the club at like 5:30 in the morning after the shoot. If you've never heard We Keep It Rocking, it was a sample of Joe Cocker's Woman to Woman. And it was like a New York answer to like a Tupac California anthem. So like that's what we were trying to do. And it was just an 18-hour party at this club. I wasn't partying, so I was exhausted. But it was one of those nights that was out of control. We had a world premiere for the video. We had a release party for the video. It was just one of those cool things back in the day that like you celebrated a music video when it was shot. I missed that. I'll put up some footage from the video and some of my photos and some of Johnny Nunez's photos because, you gotta give him his props.
Club like bow. We gon' need our bottles right now. We gon' make a toast to the town. Drinks in the air, go shorty. Welcome to my city, see the bright lights. Diamonds on my wrists, bright lights. The fast cars, the hot girls, the nightlife. The blue Yankee to the back, the white Nikes. Sipping tequila with divas. I can't stand, I'm too drunk, Jesus.
So for highlighting an artist this week, I'm gonna do something a little different for the back in the day artist. I was going through my old blog and I came across this old blogger that I used to go back and forth with in the best way. Big Ghostface Nahmean. If you know, you know. If you don't, he was this blogger, Twitter personality, and he was just the most hilarious. Like, he had an interview in GQ, he had people reaching out to him. He was this like secret identity personality. And he shared some similar feelings about Aubrey as I did. And so he always supported my blog and I always supported his. But he would put out these album reviews or like secret track lists of Drake's that were coming out and make up every single song and then like give like a sneak peek of the lyrics of one of the songs. It was so good and so smart and so ahead of what people were doing then. I'm just gonna put up one of my favorite posts. I don't know what he's doing now, but if you're out there, we all still love you. Next, our up and coming artist, Shay Noir. She's from Buffalo, New York. She is a lyricist. She's a storyteller. She does a lot of boom bap, production rap. She's really good. Go check her out.
Made me to piss them off since my birthday, been mad as hell. So shitting on these bitches is something I master well. Open a barber shop in my spare time, it was needed to help you hating niggas with.
So that's this week's story. What we have next week, I'm not sure of yet. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I'm leaning towards maybe an Atlanta story this time. I was only in Atlanta for 9 months, but I got my full share of Atlanta in that 9 months. So let me know what you think. Tag me in up and coming artists or artists you want to hear stories about. And we will see you next week. Bye.
Hip hop?
Why are you doing this to me?
Drake is pop to me. In the sense, like, if I was in Target in Houston and I heard a Drake song, it feels like a lot of his music is compatible with shopping.
Commercial music.
Or it's you
Commercial
know,
music, yeah.
shopping with an edge in certain instances.
Fair. I like Drake's music, but I understand exactly what you're saying.
Of course, I mean,
It's
I get
commercial, entertaining, fun,
It's-
good,
it's-
formulaic music.
It's likable.
Likeable music, yeah.
Great. This is a new Drake. You hear it? It's great. Okay.
It's time to go to bed, y'all. Time to go to bed. I want to hear.